Hey everybody, welcome back to Stories from the Internet, and here we go again. It's the same Foodie Beauty nonsense, just a different day. So, 34 minutes ago, at the time of this recording, Foodie Beauty said this. Hey guys, I didn't forget about you. I am very sick and pretty much being in bed all day with my CPAP on so I can breathe. I woke up this morning with a bad cough and stuffy nose. I feel like I've been hit by a truck. Here, they're telling people if you have symptoms to assume it's Omicron because it is spreading like wildfire here and to stay in for 5 days. I feel much too sick to go live right now and I can't go out, so I will update you on here periodically. I miss you guys already. I just wanna bees. Well, it seems things have come full circle for Foodie Beauty because her chat has been telling her, I've been telling her, reactors have been telling her, stay home, you might actually have COVID. But yet, she went to Pennington's and she went to the OCS dispensary because, of course, she has the bees. Of course, she needs to buy new fits to bees in as well, and has probably infected a copious amount of people along the way. How long has she had these symptoms for? Well, she did say ever since she drank that whiskey, she's been feeling really crappy with headaches, having throat issues, stuffy, and tired. These are symptoms, folks. Whether it be a cold, the flu, or COVID, you should do your due diligence and isolate yourself. This is what Foodie Beauty should have done. But of course, she did not do that. And she has presumably infected a lot of people. Skippy says, I honestly can't decide if I think it is more disgusting to lie about being sick during a pandemic or to ignore every rule that others follow for the safety of everyone and careen back and forth between provinces and households, making copious stops along the way to expose people who actually work for a living. F how you feel and F your Beeson Chantal. Cats and macaroons say, congrats, Chinny. You literally filmed yourself spreading COVID. Yep, co-signed for sure. What does she have to say for herself? I didn't have symptoms yesterday. Well, Foodie Beauty, you've been saying that you had a headache ever since the whiskey drinking last year. You said you had throat issues days ago. You said that you've been feeling tired ever since the whiskey drinking. Of course you have symptoms. So that is a lie. Liliana Murky says, I'm sending my good thoughts to Pete's. He didn't ask for this. He's been careful. And I can only hope that it serves as a wake-up call for him to find a new place to live. I wish it were that simple, Liliana, but unfortunately Pete's and Foodie Beauty are tied to the hips. Foodie Beauty says he literally lives with me. Is it my fault I got COVID? Yes. If someone you live with gets sick, you become at risk. That's how it works. Well, how it also works is you don't go to another province. If you feel sick, you self-isolate. Don't put other people in danger. This is what a normal, average human being would do. But yet, Foodie Beauty doesn't do this. Foodie Beauty will put anybody and anyone's life in danger as long as she can bees, as long as she can get her fits at Pennington's, as long as she can get her weeds at whatever OCS place she gets her weed at, and as long as she can eat all the burgers, fries, and drink all the Starbucks. She doesn't give a flying F about anybody else, now does she? Brittany Nove says, everyone told you not to go out yesterday because you were having symptoms, but instead you went out in public touching a bunch of stuff. Yep, at Pennington's. That was yesterday. That is textbook selfish behavior. Hope you recover, okay? Better text whoever was at that New Year's get together at Nader's. Very, very, very true. And don't forget Brittany, she was at the OCS dispensary seeing pimps and everything. Agador Spartacus says, thanks for being a selfish super spreader. Triple hearts. True, Agador. The real Nico says, sorry Pennington and dispensary peasants. Chinny needed a new flesh-colored tunic to Beeson. Omicron be damned. Maya says, this is why you should have gotten tested immediately instead of being selfish and going shopping. Exactly. She should have, but she didn't, and now we're here. Sue Smith says, as a high-risk person, she was eligible for PCR testing and should have made that her priority. That is very true, Sue. Christine B, if she tested positive, she still would have gone shopping. She's just that selfish. Yeah, I believe that. Peggy Hill says, I feel immense worry for those that you unnecessarily came into contact with yesterday, despite knowing that you were symptomatic. Exactly. I feel zero sympathy for you. And what did Foodie Beauty say in reply? Nope, had no symptoms yesterday. Jesus Christ. Seriously? You had no symptoms? All the throat stuff? All the nose stuff? All the feeling lethargic? That's not symptoms, Foodie Beauty? OMG, this person, she's vapid. Oh my, I don't even know what's worse. Either she's lying about this whole thing, because I can't actually rule that out because she is that type of person, or she's telling the truth and she is just dull, is how I'm gonna put it. Kim Adams, the fact that she thinks people are so stupid that she can lie constantly and people will believe her is so gross. We know when she's at his place, she's not allowed to go live, so she uses her community tab to post. Weren't they going somewhere today? That's why she bought new clothes yesterday. Very true observation, Kim Adams. That is a high probability she was going somewhere. Because when was the last time we saw her buy clothes? Well, I do recall October 30th, or I think 31st, she bought clothes to go to that Halloween haunt event in the Cornwall area. So you are very right with that. As Charlie B says, you have been incredibly lucky this whole pandemic. You have pretty much ignored COVID and it has ignored you. If you have it now, I hope you continue to be lucky since you are in a high risk category. Exactly, folks. Remember, she has idiopathic clots in her lungs. She has a whole wealth of health issues that are compounding on each other. She is indeed in a high risk category. And as Charlie B continues, and if you do not have it, I hope you take things more seriously after. You were showing signs and everyone in your chat told you to go home and you didn't. You also broke curfew and ignored COVID rules because you wanted to bees. Very, very true. I'm pooping right now says, good thing you took it seriously when you first felt sick and didn't go running around even more than you usually do. Oh wait, well, as long as you're okay, that's all that really matters, huh? Foodie Beauty replies, no symptoms yesterday. You know, I'm not even going to read this anymore because this is just infuriating me, to be honest with you. Keefster says, so you spent the last 24 plus hours with symptoms running around eating and shopping. Way to look out for your fellow humans. And of course, she's going to say something along the lines like, I don't have symptoms. Here we go. Yep. No symptoms, says Foodie Beauty. Summer Flower says, you swore up and down you weren't feeling sick when people started calling you out. You knew you were sick, and instead of staying home, you went to stores and drove up food windows. You're so irresponsible and selfish. Shame on you. Centurion Circle says, remember when you insisted that you were just run down and didn't have the COVID? That was yesterday. And of course, she's going to say something like, yep, I didn't have symptoms yesterday. So, ... OMG, how highly selfish of her to be doing this. And it seems all the comments are pretty much the same thing. Like, she's just extremely selfish, extremely too self-obsessed, or if she's not self-obsessed, she's obsessed about Nader and his needs. And this is just another nail in the coffin, so to speak, for what will become of Foodie Beauty. And she really does need to take this seriously, because if she really does have COVID, it can complicate her other health conditions, and things can go very, very, very poorly for her. So she better be careful. And if this is a sign of things to come for the rest of the year, she needs to double down on being as careful as possible, as she won't reach the end of 2022. Anyways, that's it for me. Leave me a like. Subscribe if you're not subscribed. Turn that notification bell to all. Make sure you leave a comment below on anything or everything in this video. And I will see you later. Take care. Bye-bye.